If emergency medicine docs and trauma surgeons were clairvoyant, we always would know everything about you and never have to worry about you or any patient we ever see. That's not what happens. That's not reality. Having the ability to know what you're allergic to, knowing what you have in terms of medications or medical problems can help us establish a better diagnosis and a better treatment plan for an injured officer. And I have always been a proponent. I have written about it, I have lectured on it, that every officer needs to have some method of having, we use medical cards, they have medical bracelets, they have a new, and I'm happy to say this name, I've never seen it, but I've read plenty about it. It's called the Hero Link bracelet. It uses NFC technology, near field communication. It's short range wireless technology. You tap the bracelet with your phone and your whole history comes up. So it's kind of protected, but I guess not really, because anybody with a phone can see what your medical history is, but you put your history into that bracelet. It's great technology. A little expensive, but whatever. I use cards, and what we did is we standardized, everybody had at least 2 cards, and the shift command had access to everybody's card. So if somebody was injured, and we kept a card in their wallet, and we kept a card in their vest, so that we always knew where they were. Again, we standardized it. If you can't get to either of those cards, shift command could go to back to the barracks or back where their office is, grab an officer's card and bring it to the hospital, or at least call us and say, hey, they have these allergies, they have this medical problems, they take these meds. And what these cards are simple cards that we actually take 2 cards, you write on the inside, we slap them together so you can't read it, and then we laminate it. So it's protected healthcare information. It's HIPAA compliant, and it just gives us an opportunity to know that each officer has their medical information with them that could make a difference. And I think years ago I wrote an article about an officer who got into a car accident, and the dust from his airbag set off an asthma attack that nearly killed him in the field. They got him to us in respiratory distress, we intubated him. No one knew this guy had asthma, and we could not figure out why his lungs looked so bad when he got to us. Lo and behold, we finally got hold of his sergeant, who called his wife, who came to the hospital and said, oh yeah, he's got asthma. No one knew. It would have been so nice if we knew that. Now, granted, we treated him appropriately, but we would have saved time and anguish of wondering what the hell was going on with this guy if we had had the ability to access his medical information. So having a medical card, having a medical bracelet, or one of these new electronic bracelets is ideal. Having nothing, it still happens, and it's going to continue to happen. But in a perfect world, if I had my way, every agency would mandate, I issue you a badge, I issue you a weapon, I issue you a car, I issue you these 2 cards. One goes in your wallet and one goes in your vest, in the left pocket, whatever. And that way everybody is aware that we have access to healthcare information that could save your life. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we have civilians who do that in their wallets or in their identification pocket, whatever. They keep a card that lists their medications, their allergies, and, contact information about somebody else. That's ideal. Absolutely ideal. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You just take a little 3x5 card or a piece of paper, scribble stuff on it, put it in your wallet. As long as your wallet's with you, we have access to that. Because we certainly check all your ID once you come to the hospital as a trauma patient. We're always searching for who you are, what are you on, what's wrong with you. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. People always worry, well, Uncle, somebody's watching me. If I get an implantable chip, somebody's going to be knowing about me. All right, we're not in the year 3000, and not everybody has an implantable chip on them or in them to give away their healthcare information. But ideally, yes, if an officer wants to do it independently, do it. Put it 2 places on you. In your wallet is always a great place. What happens if your wallet is in the glove box? Or what happens if your wallet is in your locker? So at least somewhere on your person, tucked into your vest somewhere, have a card that just says medical identification, medical information, something like that. Hopefully we will find it. Absolutely. And, it's kind of like teamwork. Let's make the best for the most. Let's all talk about this. The entire shift, the night shift, we'll make it up, whatever. The night shift says, hey guys, let's all carry a 3x5 card in our vests, in our wallets. Let's just do it. Doesn't matter that the department won't pay for something fancy. Let's just do it ourselves. But the fact is, it always works better if you have a champion, somebody who's willing to go to the brass and up the administrative chain of command and say, hey, listen, this is a good idea. Number one, it's great PR. It's a safety issue. It's like me being deployed with the SWAT team. It's pure PR, right? I can treat anybody, but it's knowing that there's a doc available or a medic available, not 5-10 minutes away. How about 5-8 seconds away? It reduces lawsuits. It lowers the legal responsibility of that team in terms of, well, you guys didn't call 911 and the person died, so we're going to sue you. No, we're right there taking care of you. So same thing. The sooner you have access to health care with good information, i.e. a card, whatever you got on you ID-wise, it's helpful. Plain and simple. It reduces the liability. And I don't think any department wants to be sued by the loved one, the spouse, the partner of an officer who goes down and said, why didn't you mandate that they all carry an information card with them? Well, come on, man. What does it cost to buy 3x5 cards? $4? Hand them out to everybody and say, I want one on your wallet, I want one in your vest, and make one for the office, and we'll just lock it up in a locker so nobody can see them, but at least we have your information. So you just need a champion to push that up.